Edie came down to say goodbye. That bit was kind of sad as well because Edie was actually really emotional.
Edie, are you gonna miss Amelia?
Don't ask me.
Are you gonna miss Amelia?
Don't ask me.
You're gonna miss Amelia. You're gonna miss Amelia. You're gonna have to step up. You're gonna be the eldest.
Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm just doing back-to-back filming because my kids are actually being quite quiet at the minute, so I just thought I'd take the opportunity. King coronation today. The whole of the Brits are out in full force, kind of ish. I mean, the pubs are out in full force, let me just tell you that. And there's little pims and barbecue stands, and like, I'm not joking, I live in the sticks, and you go into any of the little villages, they're all just like king coronation, and they've got all the different flags. It's actually quite cute. I have been watching a little bit of it, I watched about half an hour of it. I'll catch a little bit more of it in a minute, all right? I'll be a good Brit, I promise. It's gonna be like short and sweet because I wanted to talk about okay, I'm gonna talk about two different things, right? Alicia Dougherty is on my list. She is on my list with that bloody taco nacho thing that she was doing. It wasn't a taco, it was nachos. But what was it called? Pool nachos that are in one of those, it looks like one of those little like kid paddling pools. We've got one of them as well. It comes like a blue shell. Yeah, we actually turned one half of it into a sandbox. Anyway, the woman put nacho and was sat by the pool. I was literally reading Reddit and people were like, I thought she was gonna start dipping her toes in it. I think it might actually be worse than Spaghetti Table Gate. I'm telling you, that thing.
The spaghetti table for his birthday.
What is going on? What is happening? I mean, like, to be honest with you, I'm not the most, like, I don't care too much about the hazardousness of, well, actually, I think with that many people, I kind of would. I don't mind sharing nachos with like one or two different people, as long as you like have your own little like section and don't come over to mine. I don't really care. But little kids and stuff, I couldn't do it. It's not for me. But people are like, I can't work out if she's doing this to drum up some conspiracy or to drum up some hype because the views are dropping. But she caught me hook, line and sinker with that one. I was shocked. On the King's coronation day, she had me shocked. She had me shook, absolutely shook on whatever was going on with whatever was happening. Right, I really was. I couldn't. It doesn't look melted. Like the cheese was not melting, and it looked like she literally just like chucked over some like raw cherry tomatoes. Did she put salsa on it? You gotta have some salsa. Okay, upon like closer investigating, it looks like that is salsa. It literally looks like tomato ketchup. I don't reckon it is, but that literally looks like tomato ketchup. Can you even imagine? In this, you know, suspicious looking plastic container in the suspicious looking pool. It's just the whole image, isn't it just truly suspicious? Anyway, I was then looking at the meat. And like, yeah, she could have like cooked it off and whatnot. I hope that was recently just cooked and warm, because I like eating nachos hot. Do you know what I mean? Like the cheese has got to be hot and the whole thing's got to be hot. And like it takes a little while to put it all down. You've got to move stuff in and out of the house like that. The cheese, the cheese, is that still hot? Like she's obviously cooked that up, but is it still hot? I mean, look at it. The meat doesn't look hot. Cold. I don't want to eat cold meat or nachos. And I'm sorry. Call me a princess all you want, but that is my own humble opinion on that one. I always make, literally make like really like spicy chili and then obviously put that on top of it. Just because I like the meat, all right? I like the meat, whatever. And then I put the rest of the stuff on. But I'm loving the meat and I like having the meat on it. But that, whatever the hell was going on, what happens if bits of pool water went in it? I mean, it would be a stark contrast from the neighbour's garden, I will be honest. But no, it's not for me. Sorry, I'm literally like doing this. I'm so gross. I can't even be bothered. Anyway, yeah, that's a huge flop. Which one's worse? Which one would you say? Would you say spaghetti table, or would you say Nacho pool water, because I'm really not sure which one is the worst, but this had better not start trending, because this, apparently she did not start this trend. I was corrected. I thought maybe she did start the spaghetti table trend, just because I'd never seen anyone else do it, and then as soon as she did it, everyone else on TikTok started being like, hey, let's do this, and there's so many of them. No, she didn't start it, someone else started it, and I wish that they hadn't, because it was revolting the very first time. If it makes our kids happy and our kids want to do it and they all look happy and healthy, then whatever, but I wouldn't be doing that.
Just cried off all of my makeup. I'm actually really embarrassed. I completely embarrassed myself.
Okay, number 2 on our list. Right, my facial expression just dropping. I have had enough. Jonathan and Anna have been doing their little thing that they've been doing where it's like diary of a mum, diary of a dad.
My name is Anna. I've got 4 kids, and this is my diary of a mum.
And they basically do Mondays it's Jonathan, Thursdays it's Anna, and then supposedly Fridays it was members only. If anyone's a members only, can you please come on and like enlighten the rest of us? Have they actually done that? Because I've been saying for a long time that their membership has been open despite them literally leaving the platform for like 10 days or whatever it was, and in between them, so people have basically been paying like £1.99 or however much it is, it's not even worth 2p if you're not bloody uploading on it, but whatever. So what I was gonna say is that it was Anna's turn to brace us with diary of a mum, which they even have their own little intros. Anything they do, I'm not gonna like, and I'm really not. And I started off trying to be a little bit more like, oh, well, maybe they'll turn it around. They get worse. So because they get worse, I don't like anything they do. Even when they do something remotely better, it's still going to take an extremely long time for me to think that they're ever going to turn a page, because they've just progressed. You know what I mean, don't you? What I wanted to talk about was this little segment, in Anna's newest thing, where basically their oldest kid was going off to a 2-day, 3-day, like what's it called when you send your kid off for like a 2-3 day thing with the school, and they go off and they do really, really fun activities. I remember doing that so good. It's usually when you go to these little like sport colleges, and you get to do stuff like, you know, kayaking, canoeing, archery, like you do all that kind of stuff, and you get to camp. We got to camp. What are they called? Begins with an R. You know it begins with an R, something about that. Anyway, they were great. I love them. That's what one of their kids is going off and doing. Anna's being like, oh yeah, I was so upset, and she's doing her usual, oh, I cried, which I'm sure she did cry. I don't know if my mum was crying. She's probably quite happy to get rid of me for a couple of days. But anyway, so basically she was saying how Edie was upset about the whole thing because she's a bit more emotional, or she's a bit like Anna in the fact that she's emotional. And then it then cuts to Jonathan doing this.
Edie came down to say goodbye. That bit was kind of sad as well, because Edie was actually really emotional.
Edie, are you gonna miss Amelia?
Don't ask me.
Are you gonna miss Amelia?
Don't ask me.
You're gonna miss Amelia? You're gonna miss Amelia? You're gonna have to step up. You're gonna be the eldest.
Really just in the child's face, like proper just in the face, being like, are you upset? Are you upset? This child doesn't want to be filmed. Like, what's the matter with you? Why do they leave these things in? It's not funny. Like, it's not funny at all. They leave these things in all the time, and they just like, this is so sad for the child. Like, if you're really, really upset about something, and like your dad is just following you around, and the child is literally like trying to cover her face, just being like this, like, I don't want. Can you, if they're doing it then, like, can you imagine the amount of times that they're just doing it just generally, like, I don't want to be filmed, and the dad is literally just there with a camera in your face? It's just horrible. And so many people in the comment section were pointing us out. So many people were pointing us out in the comment section, being like, why do you leave that in? Not only why do you leave that in, why did you do that? So one person said, poor Edie really did not want or need to be filmed there. Someone else said, and it's sad because she's usually very happy to be on camera. I typically don't get upset over certain things, but that one hit me. Poor baby had no privacy to cry over her sister leaving. What kind of parent keeps distressing a kid like that, all for the money, I guess? This thing, it's honestly, so true. I mean, what parent keeps on distressing, like keeps on probing their child when they obviously do not want to answer like that? Jonathan annoys me so much with how much he disregards the privacy of his children, not only asking Edie repeatedly about whether she's going to miss her sister when she's clearly upset and asking him to not talk about it, but then having the audacity to film it, upload it to YouTube is so wrong. I love watching your vlogs, but every time he's in them, he ruins it for me. Wow, the thing is, this isn't the very first time I've actually heard people say that whenever Jonathan is on the vlogs, everyone just skips past it. And I'm pretty sure he has even addressed this at one point, saying, yeah, I'm just not going to appear in the vlogs anymore because people don't really like it when I'm in them. And it's like, well, Anna clearly doesn't like filming them or being in them either. So where do you guys go from here? Do you know what I mean? Like, where do you guys go? Is everyone just not going to tune into the Mondays? It's not going to work unless people like both of you.
This is meant to also be Diary of a Mum. Why did Jonathan have to like sneak his way into there? Why is he sneaking around, sneaking that in? I can't stand it. I really honestly can't. I can't stand it. I don't know why he feels the need to keep on doing it, but he does. He also hasn't even gotten rid of that little thumbnail thing that he did where he was basically just like pointing to his child's nether regions, just saying teenager when they're 10. That's still up. That's literally still up. It's still there. So I don't get like what is going on through his brain for him to think that any of it is all right. He's not thinking about the child in the moment. He's just thinking about like capturing that footage because, you know, they need it for the vlog. That's all I wanted to say. Like I say, I've been like proper on the ball. I could add so many more points to things that I've said. I am well aware, but I just wanted to like voice the fact that I have, yes, seen these two things. And what do I think of them? Trash between the Dorito, Nacho, whatever flow, and Jonathan just being an absolute pest as usual. Both trash. But yeah, please let me know if Jonathan actually has started up his membership thing again, because I'm not paying £1.99. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that just to view his little membership thing, even if it's a month. I don't want to do it. Actually, I'm kind of tempted. No, I don't know. Let me know if I should. I really don't want to. Like, I really don't want it. Times are so unbelievably trying at the minute. Yeah, on my bank balance, it will be like £1.99, so Coney Jolie's. I'll be like, under my dead body. I don't want to be doing that, but I don't know. I really, really, really want to know if they've actually been uploading on it, because I really highly doubt they will be. They say they want to do like, name 5 things that are good about parenting and name 5 things that aren't. It's like, oh, whatever. Anyway, have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. And I'll catch up with you guys in the next video.